Been a super expert on a Wednesday afternoon, July 2nd. I hope it's been a great day for you so far. I hope that things are going like they're supposed to for you. I hope you're feeling a lot of love and acceptance. What's up, Aiden Animations? I hope your glass is full today. I hope things are going your way. What's up, Doki? Remember you? I sure do, Aiden. All right. Let's see what we can do here. Let's see. Good afternoon, David. Nice to see you. What's going on, Kyle, Fernando, and Cameron? How are ya? How are ya? Just getting set up here, letting YouTube know we'll be playing Mario Maker 2. Already in July, Eric. What's up, Peter? Nice to see you. All right, good luck to you, Doki. All right, let's get into the game here. Let's get into the game. We got a little super expert to take on here. Let's see how it treats us today. Oop, that didn't work. Okay, here we go. 30 lives, 0 clears. Here we go. That's right, Aiden. What's up, Grunge? Shout out to Tasmania. What's going on, Balin and John? We got an 80-second speed run to kick things off here. All right. So far, I'm picking up what they're putting down. How you like me now, chat? I need to start running left. Okay, this is going to be a wild one. Raining where you're at? It's hot where I'm at. What's up, Mary? Not a big fan of the rain. All right, take two. Here we go. Whoa. Wow. Whoa! Was that right? Wow. Oh no! I did this part wrong. Well, that's progress. What's going on, Steady Duck Gaming? Do I have any tips to become a YouTube streamer? My tips would be to try to make a schedule and try to find a game you really like. Oh my gosh. I think it's the most important part about starting to stream is just to stream. If you wait for everything to be perfect, you wait to have the perfect gear, the perfect opportunity, it's never going to happen. So I honestly think I think you have a lot to gain when you're starting out by reducing it just to stream as much as you can when you can. There we go. That is right. It happened again. I guess. I think it's the full jump is what's ruining it. What's up, Yaya? What's going on, Super Trucker J and Simon? How are you, Brian? You play indie games? There you go. We got a tough one. All right. That's all. Wait, what? Oh, I'm supposed to wall jump into the spring to get a second wall jump. There you go, Aid. Thanks for the followers, Marcus. Thanks for the followage, Marcus. What's up, Double Star Bomb 35? Saludos to Michael. Well, this is going to be a tough one. We are definitely in super expert here. It's a very cool looking level, that's for sure. Here we go. Okay, 14 seconds. We got a chance. Peter believes in me. Wow. 4 seconds on the clock. Come on now. Oh, I missed. I was trying to do a wall jump off the left side. I wanted to run up against that block, jump up into the left, get full height to the... But hey, I'm happy just to get the clear. I'm happy just to get the clear. There we go. That was crazy, David. Thanks, Super Trucker J, Steady Duck Gaming, Erica, Simon, Eduardo, David, and Aiden. Thanks, Tan the Man, for the share and the gifts. Thanks for that support. And now we're on the board with one. We are on the board with one. $25 lives, one clear. Thanks, Eric and Balin. What's up, Club Z? We're one level in to a super expert run. In pretty good shape. I have to do a full jump. All right. Wow, I did that perfectly the first time. What's up, Cyril? I have to throw it early. Just like I did the first time. Like that. Okay. All right. Thank you for the heart and the share, Kiwi. Oh, did I have the right idea? Maybe? No way, bro! Having combo pretzel smacks. Okay, enjoy that. Enjoy the combo. That works. books, whatever. Okay, trust the level, Pat. Run off into the springs. There we go. All right, another clear in the books. Here we go. That was a tight timer. There you go, buddy. We're at least getting levels we can clear. That's pretty good and super expert. Thanks, Cyril, Erica, Balin, Steady.Gaming. What's up, Dots, over on TikTok? Thanks, Peter. Even a world record. 21 lives, 2 clears. 2 clears. House of Troll. I'm going to be skipping this one. Thank you very much. Maze, I'm going to be skipping this one as well. I'm glad you got to see that I am willing to play the tougher ones. There we go. This one looks good. But there are a few styles I'll be avoiding. 81 people been here. 7 people liked it. 51 second world record. Is that right? Oh, gosh. Bro, that's crazy. No, the run is still going. We're just not playing it, Godfrey. There we go. Maybe this is more of an all-one motion situation. No, I can't hesitate. But that way I'll have just the tough claw. Okay, fair enough. I think that my best bet is doing it all one motion, which is proving to be easier said than done. Here we go. No. So then I guess maybe it's not so much, thanks Tan, maybe it's not so much that it has to be all one motion, and more that I just have to jump out as late as humanly possible at the last claw. Maybe it's as simple as that. Oh my gosh. Nope, it's not as late. It must be like a 3/4 swing. There must be a sweet spot where I get the distance I need and the angle I need. There we go. Okay. I think I'm going to try to use the donuts here, because I want to keep those platforms if I can, so I have more than one chance. Okay, I think I see a good path. I'm going to just worry about the top 3. Oh, that's the end, bro. The donuts are the way. Okay. What is this ending, bro? How does this work? It doesn't look like there's any point that you can actually make it through. Bro, what is that? I don't understand. Maybe I need to hold on to the vine? No. What? It does. I don't appear to be making any progress. Am I missing something? Maybe you just have to get lucky? That's not getting lucky. Oh my gosh, bro. I think this is interesting, but a little annoying for me. So I'm gonna skip it. I think I could easily make 15 attempts at that ending, and then just never get the luck. It doesn't feel like there's any skill to it. If you go against the wall with a donut push in the middle, I missed my chance. Sorry about that, Erica. Oh gosh. Does it say all? At least. Okay. 140 people been here. 21 people liked it. 49 second world record. Are you kidding, bro? You must have to do this perfectly. That's the magic of Super Expert. Hello, Doki. There we go. Thanks, Em. Thanks for the follow, Barack. 22 people been here. One person liked it. 12 second world record. Come on, bro. Oh my gosh. Give me an arrow. Give me something. I guess I'm just to memorize the level situation. Hello, Lisa. What's up, Vico Gaming? Bro. Oh, hello, Midnight. I am really struggling here, chat. Sorry. Really struggling here. I am struggling. I don't know. I don't know what you want, bro. Okay. What's up, Rome? Looks like a door brings us to the end. Well, that's the magic of skipping, Doki. I feel like when you're playing especially Endless Super Expert, what you skip, you only have 30 lives to start with. In almost, at least half the time, you end up using more than 3 lives just to clear the level. So, you can look at it as giving up, or you can look at it as keeping the run alive. They're almost one and the same in this context. All right, we got the clear. With a 1-up to boot. Interesting. Yeah, a little heavy on the animation. On the effects. It always makes me think it might be a kid that made it. Thanks, Midnight, Erica, David, M. Barack, Rome. Is this a new run? It sure is, Rich. 11 lives, 3 clears. Is there a difference in rules and skips for Super Expert versus Expert? Yes, Daz. In Super Expert, I could skip 1 billion times without penalty. That's a triple jump. Super Expert is where the most difficult... there are levels within Super Expert that even the top 100 players among them, there'd only be a handful that could clear some of these levels. Whereas in Expert, you can be more sure that you're going to get way more... Oh, no! Oh, my gosh. In Expert... What's up, Grandpa? Hello, building. In Expert, the most difficult level you get, assuming it's not misplaced, will still be beatable by as much as 20% of the player base. Whereas in Super Expert, you could easily have a run of 10 levels that less than 100 people could clear. So that's what necessitates skipping a lot more than you ever would need to in Expert, is because Super Expert, there's nowhere else for it to go. The 20-minute puzzle level that has to be, or the precision thing where you have to do 20 pixel-perfect jumps in a row, this is where they are. This is where those levels go. But there's also a big group of levels in Super Expert that are you know, harder than Expert, but still doable. And those are the ones I'm interested in. Those are the levels I'm looking for. I shouldn't have twirled. Your high score on Super Experts 2. That's still solid. What's up, Angel? Mr. Perez, shout out to you. Super Trucker J, I saw that. You got 10 shell drops in a row. Very, very good job learning that Kaizo. No, of all the ways to mess up there. Here's a 0, fair enough, Em. Over an hour grind, glad you got it done. Not that Brian can handle easy as can Lewis. Hey, that's still something. That is still something. Come on now. Come on! Come on. 3 1-ups. Yes! There we go. All right. Now, there it is, people. That shell part was awesome. It was so well indicated. They nailed the indication there. What's up, Ryan? Feel like it's been a few days since I saw the stream. Yeah, I haven't been consistent the past 2 weeks. I'm going to start being consistent next week. Starting Monday, it'll be likely back to real deal daily streams. Somewhere between an hour and 2 hours. Thank you, Clumsy, Super Trucker J, Angel, David, Balin, Patrick, Rich, Erica, and Ryan. Thanks for the GGT and the man. Thanks, Dots and Daz. That was a tough one. But see, we've gotten what? That's our third clear. We've skipped twice, and we're down to 8 lives. That's the reality of Super Expert. That, and now we have TA, which can be time attack or tool assisted. Likely time attack. Oh, 4. Thank you, Super Trucker J. How am I today? I'm a little down. Okay. 111 people been here, 23 people liked it, 9.8 second world record, which means you have, you know, a 1/10 of a second to spare. Oh, see, you gotta get... No, I'm not even gonna start this. You gotta get the perfect slide in the wall jump on that one block. Don't be upset you have some spaghetti. I wish it was that easy. Good afternoon, Alejandro. Oh, all right. I want to try it at least once, but I really, really strongly dislike when level creators start. All they have to do is put a set of doors at the beginning, and then problem solved. But as it stands, if you don't already know what to do, you're out of luck. I wasn't looking. I'm about to activate and on off somehow. Oh, here we go. No, I turned around. Turn around. Had a job interview today. Can't say you nailed it. You tried your best. You hit something the next 2 weeks. There you go. All you can do is your best, Kyle, with today. All you can do is your best. Okay, that's a better strat. You know, I think I'm just going to go off the right wall, though. I think I'm just going to go off the right wall. Oh, I got too far away from the wall. Ba-ba-da-bow. Okay. We got a checkpoint. What's that? I think it's easier against a wall. I think you get a bit more of a window. There we go. All right. Thank you, David. We got the clear. I'll give it a like, but again, I just wish they put a set of doors at the beginning. So if you're in a run like I was, you didn't know to run off the edge and grab the shell. All you got to do is re-enter the door. You get another chance. So that's part of where I get a little salty, is because the fix is so easy. I guess maybe what would be the apprehension if I was a level creator? Maybe don't like how it looks. Don't like the two doors at the beginning. How it looks. I guess that's as close, like an aesthetic, not liking the aesthetic of it. I guess that's as close to a functional reason not to, I can imagine. Or maybe you just want to troll the person if they don't do it right away. Whatever. 5 lives, 5 clears, we're in trouble. We're lost life speed run. Whatever that means. Oh, gosh. Oh, no. We'll try. We will try. Oh, this is going to be tough. This is going to be quite difficult. Okay, I got to there. Whew, this is going to be tough. This requires some real precision. Even that twirl. The twirl has to be timed right, and the jump has to be timed right for that to work. Whew. I told you it's a tough one. Yeah, this would have been tough without the wind. But it does seem pretty cool. I want to give it at least... I'll give it like 5 minutes. If we're making significant progress, we'll continue with it. If not, we'll move along. Oh, my goodness. Look at only 1 clear out of 4,000 attempts. Oh, my gosh. I told you it was tough, chat. You might have been like, oh, here goes Pat being dramatic, saying it's so tough when it really ain't that bad. No. Nope. Quarter of the storm. Okay. Well, I'm still going to give it a try. What's up, Kyle? Yeah, the anniversary stream was great. Thanks, Julio. Wait till you see the goal. Let me take a look here. Look at it, chat. So we made it. We made it past there, and there's the wall jump. This is the wall jump where I lost. And we're up there. Another huge slide. And then look at this gap. Look at this gap. I have to duck, slide under, jump off at the last possible second, and then manage to land right there while I'm still ducked. Oh my gosh. I think I'm actually not interested. I'm glad I looked at the end. You know what? Let's do. Well, no, we'll try one more run. Let's try one more run. All right, let's try it again. Never doubted you said something was tough. Only doubted when you said something is easier than it looks. Who cleared it? I don't know. It was just on the screen, Super Trucker J. What's up, Megan? Where'd the duck come from? That one? All right, here's something we can do. Whoa! Okay. Oh, my gosh. Okay, how do we do that? Yeah, that, what's up, Kaylin? I take level codes the last Friday of every month. Come on, bruh. I'm down for... I like the challenge. I like what you got going on. But if you're gonna do the airship theme and the camera's gonna be moving up and down, come on, bro. I can't see it. I'm happy to make the adjustment, but I don't understand the design choice there. I don't understand the design choice, but it is what it is. What's going on, Sub-Zero? Yeah, we got a tricky level here, bro. Less than 1% clear rate level is quite a challenge. You ain't kidding. What's up, Eddie? Oh, I could feel that going wrong. I could feel it going wrong. I think the first big jump, you can just go under instead of up high. Unfortunately, my brain can't process that. I bet it's true, though. I bet whatever you said is true. That's the same thing. Okay, now we're back to where we started. When I get there, remember, there's a bunch of off-screen spikes you have to avoid. We have to remember, it's a memorized situation. Oh, that's what you're talking about. I was making it much harder than it needed to be. A classic Pat maneuver. Okay, low, Pat, low. All right. I thought that was the edge of the level. Oh, my gosh. Oh, well, at least we got the checkpoint, but that definitely felt intentional. But I could be wrong. I can never know what's in somebody else's mind. You don't know someone else's intentions. It's funny. Oh, come on, bro. It's funny how often people think that they actually know somebody else's intention. Say, no, they would only do that if this. But you can make your educated guesses. You can create your theories. But unless you are in their brain, you cannot know for sure what their intentions were or what they had in mind. Why someone does anything they do, you can only guess. So anyone who thinks that they actually know someone else's intentions, self-deceived. You don't know. You may have a very good idea. You may be able to make a very strong case as to why you think someone did something, but you could never know it. Do you get that? On a factual level, you could never, even if that person is telling you, this is why I did this, you could still never be certain that they weren't either lying or lying to themselves about it. So even when someone's telling you why they did something they did, you still can never be 1,000% sure that it's actually true. It's actually annoying. It's an annoying part of humanity. Did I like it? Yeah, it was fine. Okay, thank you, Fernando, M, Midnight, Erica, Megan, Eddie, and Clumsy. $25 lives, 1 clear. Here we go. We like to think we know, though. We do like to think we know. What is this, bro? Is this a puzzle? Yeah, I'm out. I'm not in the mood for any puzzles. Give me the platforming challenges. That's what I'm in the mood for. Had a rough couple months. Sorry about that, Sally. You'll get to the other side. What is this, bruh? 20 people been here. 2 people liked it. 2-second world record. 10 seconds. I'm supposed to land on this edge. What's up, George? I got to land on this edge. See, right there. I can safely land there. And then I can land there. And then there's the goal. Tough jumps. And you got to do them quickly. Okay, not a bad first attempt. Not a great first attempt, but not a bad one. Oh, that's going to be it's this angle. The whole level, this actually isn't that bad. Getting from here to here is not that bad. It's this. You've got to, I got to do a thing where I jump with the right. I have to kind of jump up more than right here. So it's kind of like a J-shaped up, and I have to bring that momentum in. As soon as I land on this edge, I want to duck and jump. And I need to bring as much momentum possible without jumping too high. Whew. All right. Super expert, people. We are in super expert. We're not in Kansas anymore. So I can start it like this. Nah, that's I should probably stick to the all-one motion. I think it's an all-one motion situation. People, have you liked the stream yet? Hit that like button for me. Closer. That was closer. I hope that's not true, Guida. Okay. We're at least kind of getting somewhere. Oh. What's up, Point of Grace? Man, I'm either, yeah. Yeah. All right. I need more momentum, and that's right. Oh, and I can't reset because I'm in a run. Tan the Man believes. Tan the Man! Tan the Man. See, like I've mentioned before, some people do really well under the instruction of like a harsh coach or a drill sergeant. Come on, you can do better than this. You got to be kidding me. You're not worth anything, all that. And then it brings the best out of them. They're like, yeah, they rise to the occasion, right? That's not, I'm literally the most sensitive, neurotic person. So you know what really resonates with me? Encouragement. The opposite of that. And throughout my life, there have been so many times where I've wanted to be able to rise to the occasion under that sort of leadership, that sort of vibe. But the truth is, people, that brings me down, if anything. So thank you, Tan the Man. And thank you for the roses, Kiwi. You got to do another spell skip? I don't know. We've got 2 lives left on the run. We'll see if I ever get back to it. Thank you, Ryan, George, Erica, Super Trucker J, Joanna, and Yaya. What I really want to see is that DK game. Well, now we're getting close. Now we're getting close to an actual... And I still want to do Mario Kart, too. I still want to do some Mario Kart. Okay, that was fair. Nothing wrong with being a sensitive person, but it is somewhat of a burden to those around you. You know what I mean? You require more. It's a bit more of a high maintenance reality. Being very sensitive. Okay, 17 lives, 2 clears. Have you got? Yeah, we got the Switch 2 going right now. We got faster loading times, Alucard. But it's true, there's nothing wrong with it. That is 100% true. There's nothing wrong with it. No damage allowed. Where are we going, buddy? I almost feel like I'd be better off jumping from up there. Okay, so far so good. Hey, just no. Okay, this means business. Very close. Very close. Okay, thanks, Joanna. I feel like being sensitive and burden to others, perhaps people are meant to be like, this is a blunt opinion. Okay, fair enough. Get your hands on the Switch 2, recover some funds back. There you go, Super Trucker J. Super expert levels are adding up here, Tan the Man. See, I feel like I could just make that first jump from there. Wow! If I took one more pixel of a step, it was game over for me. I think there, too. But yeah, for that last jump, you do have to come in at a full speed angle. If you're like, wow, Pat, why'd you come swinging in like that? You have to. It's this gap. The only way, because I'm taking up 2 blocks of space. So there's like just enough space to come in at an angle. So that was close. I was too early. That was better. That was better. That was closer than the first attempt. So I do believe... I think this next attempt, either I'm going to get it or I'll finally be too low. Let's just see where this brings us. I have to at least know once. Okay. Success. Bow, bow. Come on, goofball. We gotta get this thing done here. This is the one. Well, unfortunately, it wasn't the one, but it was like I said. We were either gonna finally go too low. So now we've done 2 too high, 1 too low, and now we need the porridge just right. Hey, thanks for the follow, goofball. I've been called a goofball about 10 million times in my life, so I can definitely... That one resonates with me. A sensitive goofball. Why'd you do that, Pat? That was an interesting choice. Okay, you ready? No, I can't. I went out too far. DT Spies, is it easier if you do a pull-up first? No, see, I think that would make this more difficult. This gap right here. Because then I'd be... I don't think so. But it absolutely could be. It could be to someone. But I'm pretty sure for me, this is the way. I just have to actually do it. But big shout out to DT Spies, one of the legends of Team Music. And if you haven't played Super Team Music World yet, it's one of the most satisfying Mario Maker 2 experiences you're ever going to have. So give it a try. I'm back to the original attempts. I'll have it on this next one. I'm going to have it on this next one. But, you know, I am tempted to do it the DT Spies way. Because the thing that I'm now factoring in with the DT Spies method is you'd be going so much slower that you'd have a lot more time to make the adjustments, but the adjustment you'd have to make would be a bit more precise. So that's the trade-off. Okay. Because, see, when you're in this state, then you can twirl. This is what DT Spies is talking about, just twirling in. If I did this, and then I just kind of wham, 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 wham. See, you do get a lot of time. Maybe we should try that once. Let's try that once. Oh, DT Spies! Oh, yeah. With the DT knowledge. Hey, I'll take it. Big shout out to DT Spies. It was a good level. There we go, goofball. Goofball didn't give up on me. Appreciate you, goofball. RGB. Thanks, Erica. There you go, DT Spies. You're the best. Thanks, Mary, Erica, M, Fernando. There we go. Megan, Super Trucker J, Ryan, and Balin. We're up to 3, but we're down to 13 lives, so you do the math. 13 lives, 3 clears. Here we go. Hey, thanks, John. Shout out to my boy, John Merrill. Uh-oh. I might already be too late for the game. Thanks, Balin. 22 people made it. 1 person liked it. 7-second world record. I'm going to translate the title in the hopes that it imparts some wisdom. 10-second challenge, part 2, revised version. Well, it offered no wisdom, but lots of facts, and I do like facts. I like facts and figures. What? It looks like I have to do a jump. Let me try that again. Uh-oh. Okay. I got the jump. Once I jump, I have to tap left, but barely, because I have to keep as much momentum as I can to get up and over that thwomp. That's the part I'm not understanding. Oh! I might be able to cheese this a little. I just saw where they change. No, that's not good cheese fat. What I was thinking is, oops. I was thinking of trying to make a little jump. Last right track opposite might slow you down. Hit the left to make the jump. Yeah, well, what's not working out for me is sometimes I don't make it there. This is what I don't understand how to prevent, because it's basically automatic up to this point. Just hold Y, hold right. In the time I made it, it felt like it was because I had enough speed and jumped later. Whereas if I jump any earlier, I'm going to lose more speed. Unless I jump off of this, do a min jump off of this, and then I won't get slowed down by this. But landing is going to be difficult. But I want to try that once. It's going to be tough. There's what I was looking for, but it was too high. You know, if I do that... No, I don't think that's... I just need to consistently... Yeah! With 3 1-ups, we needed that. Oh, my gosh. We needed that one. Interesting. I don't understand how it worked or what was going wrong, but just the 3 1-ups is making me like what you got going on here, buddy. Happy Wednesday, David. Thanks, Sally, Barry, David, Erica, M, and Midnight. There we go, Dots. Appreciate you, Goofball, sticking around. Shout out to Goofball. 9 lives, and I'm talking about Goofball 2 over on TikTok. 9 lives, 4 clears. Here we go. There it is, yeah. Making a new Mario Party for the Switch 2? That would be good. Throne Shells Jump? What? Hey, there's a reset to a 3. 3, huh? Okay, this seems cool. I'm afraid of what the door is. That's 1. Oh. I think... Okay. Oh, gosh. Okay, it seems cool. It just might take more than 8 lives, unfortunately. Okay, we made it, but barely. That jump. Obviously, I have to throw it later. See, I'm rewarded for throwing it early here. We got the 3 1-ups again. Patty boy! Okay, now here's 3. I misunderstood. I thought that was going to flip the switch. Oh, my gosh. So wait, am I correct that this is the practice door to where we just were? Yes. So we could actually wait a minute. So we can just use this. We could just play from here. Bro, how in the... Oh, follow the coins, Pat. I was following the platforms for some reason. Okay, well, we've got a chance, because now we can at least pick it up from part 3. I'm supposed to do like this. I misunderstood. It's just like the other one. What's up, Chris? Not enough. That's an awkward angle. We got 2 lives to figure it out. From Tuma Tuma. Oh, it's not a Tuma, come on. No, Pat. Door brings you to 3. Can you beat it from 3? That's exactly what we're doing. It's probably chat delay. Hello, Adeline. 1 life to live here. There we go. No! I was too worried about my momentum. Nintendo. I always said that as a kid. Well, let's see if we can get a little redemption here. Part 1, 2 is practice. You can skip. Part 3 is the final course. There we go. Okay. Respect. Put the level code in case you want to try it out there. Close. That was good. That was not. I'm tempted to do it my own way. I would have an easier time doing a flying shell jump. It feels really awkward getting the distance you need on a shell jump. Usually these kind of shell jumps are for traveling vertically. Oh, see, it did work, but it takes out my other shell. Thanks, David. What's up, Tick? There we go. Point of Grace is thinking I could do it. My cheese isn't going to work, though. I'm going to have to actually nail that, which is all right. We can do that. Like that. That's the ideal way to set that up. Oh. But that... I need to... I must have to go out further right. What's up, T-Roth? Get there! No. See, that's the awkward distance I'm talking about. You are not traveling vertically. There we go. There we go. No! You robbed me again, bro! No, not really. It's my fault. It's my fault. It can be easy to play the blame game, but sometimes it's your fault. Just like that. So I've got to resist my urge to stay close to the wall. I got to do it like that. But that's part of what's messing me up, is that makes me want to throw it earlier. Maybe it's meant to be a controlled jump? That would kind of fix it. That's not good enough. Double star believes. Progress, Adeline. Yeah, I can't stay too close to that wall. That's the issue every time. Have I stopped streaming on Facebook? No, I'm streaming on Facebook right now. Shout out to the 33 people watching over there. Not good enough. I'm also streaming on twice on YouTube. Got the horizontal stream. There we go. With 17 people in there. Yeah, hold on now. Get there! No! I think it's only 3. Then we're over on Twitch. Got 18 people over there. Shout out to Twitch. What's up, artist? I'm not taking level codes today, but it's good to see you. I know you're a great level creator. And a couple people watching on X. And on TikTok, I don't know how many people are watching. You tell me. It's close. I can't hold back that much. We're getting close here, George. That's not good enough. It's all about momentum. 14, all right. Shout out to Goofball. You never get the Facebook notifications. Yeah, it's a bit of a disaster over there. I want to believe it's going to make a comeback, but I'm not holding my breath. Come on, but I am holding my breath right now. Please! Yes, people. Whew. That was tough. With the 1,300 likes, thanks everybody for tapping the screen, hitting that like button. Appreciate you big time. Appreciate you big time. Okay, it was interesting. I like that they let you just cut to section 3. And I also like that we did section 1 and 2. Double star in doubt. Thanks, Mary, Adeline, M, David, and Fernando. Fernando. There it is. Okay. Let's sneak over here. I started this and didn't finish it? That's interesting. Got to go watch the stream here? Yeah, I'm glad you're over there, T-Roth. George with 200 stars. Thank you, George. You are the superstar leader. The star drop is for you. Thanks for the G. Why would I start this and not finish it? This is such a great song. They don't make them like this anymore. Oh, watch it, buddy. Whoa! How you like that move? Oops. Oh. Okay. Oh, watch it, buddy. Oops. It's a great level. Oh, no! Hey, this is really cool. Okay, I misunderstood that. You like the Mario 3 style in the snow theme. Exactly, Goofball. Got me up to 2,000 on TikTok. Thank you, Spacer. One of your favorite Mario songs. Very nostalgic. I agree, David. Love these kind of levels, David. This is awesome. Definitely take a screenshot of this level code, chat. Have you nice headphones today? Forgot how much you like the star drop with the headphones. Thanks, Erica. Yeah, I want to make some music. Well, that worked. That little alternate strat seemed to do the job. Whew. All right. No! Banana badu. Very cool. Very intuitive design. Now this kind of level is very hard to make. That jump is very hard to make. Not very hard. You just want to jump late, or you're gonna bonk right on that corner, which is not what you want. Ed took the screenshot. What's up, Erica G? Uh-oh! I knew that was too close. Too close to the sun. Running is good for you, mentally and physically. As long as you have strong knees and a strong heart. And I'd say there are some stipulations. There are definitely people out there that should never run. That should not even be an option. And that's A-okay. But for the people who are able-bodied, no health conditions, not worried about popping the knee, messing up the ankle, the foot. Oh, that was close. Running can be a beautiful thing. Running can be a beautiful thing. Okay, this is what we made it last time, Pat. We ain't gonna do this again. Yeah, I swear that wasn't on purpose. Wow. I almost wish I was on purpose. You knew AC came in early? Oh my gosh. I was thinking about that. Erica G mentioned in the midst of this heat wave having no AC. And that is such a nightmare. Glad that is getting resolved ASAP. A lot of people you see in PT run his knees, hips, and ankles. That's it. But that doesn't mean running's bad. It just means it's not for everybody. But I'd say there's some form of movement for everyone. That's the way I would generalize it to make it true for everybody. There is a form of movement that is worth doing for you. Might be swimming, might be walking, might be working out in a seat. All valid. But let the record show, my buddy over there, kid who likes to run, running is definitely a very valid option and a great one for your heart. Now, Pat, don't mess this up, bro. Phew. And we got the up pipe. Oh, you gotta do this. Oh, buddy. Okay. Okay, awesome level. I really highly, highly recommend you try this one, chat. Highly, 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 highly recommend it. All right, chat. That's going to do it for me. Thanks so much for being here. Hope to catch up with you tomorrow or later this week. I don't know what kind of streaming is going to be for the rest of the week, but I can tell you that starting Monday, I'm going to really make an effort to go back to daily, at least 1 hour, but hopefully mostly 2 hours. That's my plan. I want to get Mario Kart in the mix. I want to get back on track before DK comes out. And that's the plan. So hope you'll join me for that little adventure. Thanks for being here. Thank you so much to anyone who hit with any stars, shares, follows, likes, gifted subs, all the above. Thank you so much for your love and support. And if you are someone that struggles with depression or anxiety, you are not alone in that struggle, my friend. That's something I struggle with, and there are a lot of us struggling. So if you're one of them, make sure you got someone in your life you can talk to about it, a friend, family member, loved one, a therapist, and try to get some movement in your life. Take a walk outside, get your headphones in, your favorite music playing. It can make a big difference in your day, your physical health, and your mental health. So I encourage you with that. Hold on to hope. Believe better days are coming, because you never know. Excuse me. The hiccups, the acid reflux acting up. And it made me lose my spot. I was saying about the movement. I totally knocked me off my track here. So let's just pick it up from. Hey, you know what? I can reference my. I have this amazing gift from Jess, which is the outline of the end speech. I just take a walk outside, get your headphones on, your favorite music playing, find a way to move that you don't dread, can make a big difference in your physical health, your mental health. Oh my gosh. There we go. Now it's back. Your physical health and your mental health. So I encourage you with that. Hold on to hope. Believe better days are coming, because you never know. Tomorrow could be the best day of your life, but you got to get there to find out. So hang in there. I'm rooting for you. If you're struggling right now, know that being in the struggle means you're still in the fight, and I'm proud of you for making it this far. don't give up. I know life can get very overwhelming, and it can hit you with some wild ups and downs, lefts and rights, twists and turns, traumas and tragedies. And when I say traumas and tragedies, I'm not trying to be funny. I literally mean it, like losing an immediate family member. That's a trauma. There's no way around. It's a tragedy. It qualifies as both. Oftentimes they do qualify as both. And so when I say you might be going through a trauma or tragedy, I mean it literally. You may very well be going through something real. And this is for you. The words I'm speaking are for you, because that's the kind of thing that's going to put you in that zone, especially if you already struggle with mental health in any way, shape, or form. You're going to have a even more likely chance of spiraling, getting in your own head, and believing that there's nothing left for you. Everything's a disaster. Nothing can ever be the same without this person, without this place, without this pet, without whatever the thing that's missing, or that's just one of many possible issues you might be going through. And it can genuinely feel like even if the greatest thing in the world happened, since it wouldn't bring this person, place, or thing back, it doesn't matter. I wouldn't even affect me. But the truth, that's not real. That's not true. It's a valid feeling. Don't beat yourself up for feeling that way. But it will lead you to some wildly inaccurate conclusions. And if you can acknowledge in the moment, wow, you know what? I really, let's go with the example. If you lost someone, you're coming back from the funeral, and you might be trying to process all this emotion, and you might recognize, you know what? I'm pretty depressed about this. I things don't feel normal anymore, and I'm having a hard time getting back on track. That moment is huge, because that's when you can acknowledge, all right, well, I am struggling a little bit right now. I am depressed right now, and this is a time when I need some support. And you're not going to automatically get it without reaching out for it, and that's part of what's so tricky with mental health, is it can be so isolating, and it can be one of those things where the last thing you actually want to do or feel motivated to do is reach out to someone. You might be wishing someone would just magically reach out to you, and that's a valid feeling, but again, 9 out of 10 times, you're going to have to initiate somewhere along the line to someone, a family friend, loved one, a therapist. And I'm telling you, it can make such a huge difference. And just the opening line, hey, I'm struggling over here. It doesn't have to be more complicated than that. You might not be able to put it into words, but just start there. Start the conversation with, hey, I've been struggling, and I need some support. And you might not know exactly what that support looks like. The person you're talking to might not know exactly what that support looks like, but you figure it out together. That's what it is. That's what that support it's not going to be exactly the same thing every time in every situation. You're going to find, the more you actually try to talk about it and go beyond just calling it a struggle, the more you will get a better sense of what you need, where you're at. And then at the very least, it relieves you of feeling so trapped, like that's your voice saying there's nothing good that's ever going to happen. That's not actually your voice. That's the depression. That's not you. You are the one that gets to decide, well, wait a minute. I can appreciate that I'm feeling depressed, but I'm not going to believe what it's telling me. And I know it can sound very simple, but it is not simple. In the moment, it is anything but simple. You're fighting against yourself in such a difficult, unique way. And you're trapped inside your own perception of yourself. So it's really like a whole meta mind game where you're trying to discern what's real, what's not real within your own brain, with your own brain. You know what I mean? That's a tricky thing. So I encourage you with that. If you need a little family-friendly escape, I get you covered with thousands of hours of gaming content scattered across the internet, so make sure you're following Super Pat World, all one word, on every platform you can find me. So thanks for being here. Hope to catch up with you soon. Regular streams start back Monday, and appreciate you all. And thanks for a great streamiversary on Monday. 5 years, people. Who could believe it? Appreciate your chat. Catch up with you soon. I'm rooting for you. Bye, everybody.